Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so, uh, just a minute, let me just, okay. So let's continue with the event. I think this is the last story event that I can do, and then I'm going to move on to the mini games because, the event rewards today is a a 4-star weapon, and it looks good because it's a catalyst and its energy, it's ER. It has an ER stat. Okay. The fallen list floats away, following date 8 in the morning, 8 a.m. So let's go next day at 8. That's fine. All right. And just in time, too.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Yeah, where's Noelle and Xingqiu?
Morning, friends. Xingqiu said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Oh?
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Okay, well, never
There
mind.
are a lot of shiny
What
things
about
here.
Kelly though? She said she'd be here. I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training.
She is there again? Is she releasing leaf poems again?
She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Is it because of what people said? What the others said last, last video? About it's probably too late and there may have a lot of regrets if she did pursue it. Because, okay, so at first I thought that she's a hydro mimic. Well, she's probably is a hydro mimic. Or maybe not. But she is someone from Fontaine. Probably one of the lock folk. Like Oceanid, you know? And for one thing, well, we can surmise that she is the fairy that is on the spring in the story. That's probably her, most definitely.
Upset? Oh no! What should we do? Was it something we said last night?
We should go
Paimon's
find her.
worried.
We should go find her.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
I mean, we'll be back in a jiffy. You mean Chongyu is not coming with us? Heart of the Deep. Okay, but first, what is this? Upon thieving hearts, it doesn't lie. It's not in silver nor gold, but gilded nests. This emblem grants them courage to rise and summon the ravens as noble guests. Guess an object. Hmm? Once plentiful, it roamed. Meadows far and near, above silk flowers did waters hold it dear. In pots one may now find its gossamer grace, fragrance half furled, hiding heartache's trace. Guess the plant. Duh. One is an object, and the other one is a plant. But I'm not very good at this stuff. And there's only 2 of them? Yeah, there are only 2 of them. And it's the one. And it's the ones that's on the stage. Anyways, let's go look for... Ah, she's here. Calibrate. It's the same spot. Gosh, this place is so far from where we found it. We found it right about here, I think. And it drifted so far, and it's so weird. Probably went over here or either here from downwards to us. Certainly drifted very far. Wait, did I just get wet?
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
You tell everyone about your inspiration walk yesterday.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
Certainly, for sure, it was her.
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just, that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf! Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too!
Probably from her.
Leaf!
We're going on a wild goose chase. But first, let's go and get the...
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Wait, why is there... Why is there bombs in here?
Gather!
Oh.
A moment, please.
Anyways, where's Where did it go? Okay, where were we? Right here. So yeah. Just about right.
Oh, why does it have to float so quickly?
Actually, we can.
Yeah! Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
And that'd be the most weirdest thing happening, you know? Hey.
Delved into destiny.
Stabilize!
Anyways. Hmm. Oh, it's mine. Just below here.
It stopped.
No!
Where? Oh no.
Let me scry.
Gather! All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
You. Presley, you. That's
We finally caught it.
I can't believe it actually be the one who suggests that. Let's turn ahead and we didn't see anything.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Certainly for sure they'd still be legible.
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
The desire remains, but the time is past. The boy by the spring grows frail too fast. But when dreams flow to fruition, where streams join the sea, we'll journey on in endless reverie. What? That kind of gave me goosebumps. Wait.
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy.
The boy at the spring veil.
It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot about that story, huh?
Because she was the fairy in the story.
Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's,
Yeah, of course. After all, the two of us have seen hydromimics. So Paimon and the Traveler would be able to recognize her. Let's just focus on finding
Based
her
on the
first.
current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
Of course, Mika's expertise in mapping. Wait, what's going on? Why is Wesley glowing red? What's that aura?
Ah, it's raining? That's all right. The real problem would be if we could feel water dripping on our heads in the fortress of Meripede.
Do you see it?
You
What's
know,
going
they
on?
say if you're scared of the thunder, it's really because you got something else to hide.
Why is it glowing red? What's going on? Ugh, this is so far. from Diwa Marsh. And this is so far.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Kelly Roy! Kelly Roy!
Solidify!
Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Have a safe trip!
Away now.
Oh,
Gather!
Delve into destiny!
Stay cool and face your guilt! Stabilize! I will have order!
Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Written in the stars! Shadows of fate!
yeah, I definitely need help. Oh,
She's surrounded by hilly churros! Let's go save her! Let me scribe!
Let's begin. Have a safe trip! Stabilize!
just a minute, you guys. Okay, where was I? I misclicked for a moment there and, oh no. Oh no, Kazuha.
This is order!
Fate is upon you! Shadows of fate!
A moment, please. Solidify!
Ah, there we go.
Callie Roy, are you okay?
Wait just a minute. Let me just close some app.
What's that?
A Hydro Mimic Hymen. We've already seen Hydro Mimics before.
It's a huge water droplet!
That's what Chongyun has seen.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Large Caleroy.
Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no, my body, is it?
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
The water drill turns back the color as human form.
Oh
forever.
no, did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No, she's a water. She's a Hydro Mimic.
No, I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so
And a
long.
Shanid. Right.
Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
Oh, right. Hydro Mimics are... No, they call them Hydro Mimics as well.
What's an Oceanid?
Chongyun, you mean you haven't seen the Oceanid from Jingsa Village?
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power.
Yeah, and that's where I met the boy.
Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
Diona is, I think Diona is getting it.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Right.
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me. Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not? Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream.
Yeah, you probably think it was just an imaginary friend, right?
So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
The boy by the spring grows old and frail.
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me. No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story... is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day.
Wait, was he the old man who told us about the fairy of the spring? The fairy in the spring? Was he the one who told us that? I remember someone also telling us that, you know, the guy who sells water in some in a very high amount when they just actually filled it up on the spring of Springvale. That was crazy.
Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam and purer than the morning dew. I like humans and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were then a mystery to me.
So you became friends.
Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer. Aw, that sounds lovely! But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret.
Yeah, the Lock folk. That's what the Oshadic call themselves. As a matter of fact, they're actually called themselves. They go by a lot of names.
So, I fled and never appeared before him again.
Let's go visit Springvale later.
Oh, Caliroe. My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment and even more pain when it comes time to part.
Oh. It really is a difficult choice.
And now we're all thinking about what we told her last time.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Callie Roe. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
That was great. Didn't know you had it in you. Wow, Mika.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
Well, as someone who probably has observed Finch for a long time, he'd probably understand.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
Good luck, Callie
will?
Roe.
Amazing! That's great!
But I think it won't be such a disappointment.
I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Oh, is she losing again?
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
There's also Mika.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's
no,
wrong?
she's
Are you gonna
returning
turn
back.
back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
I have an idea. Write him a poem.
A poem?
All the things you hide deep inside your heart. Everything you never had the chance to say.
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem. And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
It's a very sad story, though. Let's go by the end. I was tearing up hearing about
With
it.
rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my scryglass hazy.
like a glowing red. What's up with that?
They say there's nothing new under the sun, but somehow a picnic in the warm sunshine never gets old.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet.
She's probably been watching, going to Springvale too, and
I
looking
can
at
still
him.
hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
He's always by the spring. Yeah, I think he was the one who told us about it.
Grandpa Finch!
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
More than that.
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
Now, Diona.
But I
Remember-
promised your father that I'd go to the...
Grandpa Finch!
All right. All right. No
Your
need to
father
get
is
worked
just
up.
there
I'm
staring
right
at you.
behind you.
That's more like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
It's a good thing Grandpa Finch didn't tell that to Diona. She'd probably be upset.
Over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
Huh? What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and, well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Callie Rowe.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Of course he would. He's been waiting at the spring, you know?
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall, back then you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course, a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
Well, it is currently night right now.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
And that's what she originally looks like.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
Okay, where were we?
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
The true heart of Clear Springs.
It's so romantic.
Dude, Paimon.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
Don't worry, ignore us. Pretend that we're not here.
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Caliroe look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Diona.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
What? Which one is that?
Huh?
It seems that Diona doesn't have an idea either.
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit?
Oh, so that's what she was talking about.
And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
No. What's happening?
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
But why? Why is she being... why is she weakening? Oceanid... Well, Oceanid is a world boss, so that's probably something. But the other one... What was her name again? I keep on forgetting their names now. The other Oceanid we met at the desert.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although, it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
Diona! I shut now! Emma was like this, it's only polite to close your eyes.
It's okay, everyone. She's gone now.
Aw, wait, don't tell me.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
Wait, don't tell me she really departed.
Grandpa Finch?
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far.
Oh.
Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Return to the event venue.
Oh, child. Let me stay here a little longer.
No. Anyways, just a minute. I'm sorry. It's muted again. Okay, so let's return to the venue. And one more thing. Definitely for sure, Venti knows about the Oceanid. I'm certainly for sure Venti knows. It's impossible for him not to know.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
What?
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Yeah. He definitely knows.
Code Death Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you...
Hyman.
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
Huh? Did I?
I think this is worth a meal.
Very well. Since the Traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time.
Oh, it's because I'm the one who said it, huh?
Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Well, you decided to go and hold yourself up in your poetry, so you missed all the fun. So sorry, Xingqiu.
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
Mika, you're being too obvious.
So even Mika's in on it?
Yeah.
Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out.
Lies!
I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
Lies! Liar, liar, your pants is on fire.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
It's probably their entire bloodline that has it. I mean, even Shenhe also has it. So it's probably the entire family bloodline.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you?
It's a secret.
Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
Call it whatever you want. You'll never find out from us. Oh, crud. Why did it suddenly started raining?
Ah, it's raining? That's all right. The real problem would be if we could feel water dripping on our heads in the fortress of Meripede.
What? There is a flower. There is a flower that has a word silk in it. I wish there was a filter. These ones are definitely from Fontaine. Yeah, this one. Silk flower. It does have silk in its name. Although we probably will never know. But my guess is silk flower.
You know, they say if you're scared of the thunder, it's really because you got something else to hide.
And the other one is an item. An object. Ah, that's it. But wait, what is this anyway? Ah, it's that picture. It's became a furnishing. A furniture. A painting furniture. Yeah, we need to get this. But that will be in
Word
another
of advice,
video.
don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.
Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And by the way, Wesley, just a moment ago, when we were opening a treasure chest, you said, let's just look the other way. We didn't see anything. Weren't you the one who said that earlier? Anyways, yeah, see you guys in the next one.